Scorpio, hey, how are you? What's going on? Welcome to the House of Luminance and to your love messages for April of 2024. So, all right, let's go ahead and get right on into it. As we shuffle, I just want to thank you so much for you being here and set the intention that this energy is for love and romance for the month of April 2024 for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, as well as any cross watchers here. They may be watching for Scorpio. These messages are general, so they may not always resonate to you, and that's okay. If they do, then go ahead and let me know in the comment box below. And while you're down there, hit the like button and subscribe as well, please. All right, Scorpio, now that all of that's out of the way, let's take a look. Okay, we got distance, all right? And then under the deck, we have love song. All right, so Scorpio, I feel like you're missing somebody. We got distance and we have love song. So this really very much feels as though someone is quite literally at a distance from you, Scorpio. And this could be in a multitude of different ways. I feel like quite literally this person is just at a great, you know, physical distance away from you for whatever reason. But also maybe emotionally, you could be feeling pretty distant from someone as well, even if you are, in the same general location or a lot closer. But at any rate, Scorpio, I definitely feel like there's someone in your heart space that you're really missing. Okay. I feel like there are moments there are moments and times when like you have a song that comes on the radio that just kind of makes you just kind of get the feels, because maybe that was y'all's song, or maybe it's just something that just reminds you of them. And it doesn't have to be a song on the radio, right? It could be just anything, anything can remind you of them. And we all know how that goes, especially when somebody is in your heart and mind space. You just see things that just constantly just remind you of this person, okay? Or you constantly are hearing things that remind you of this person, or you see people that look like this person. So all of that could be going on with you, Scorpio. Now, with that being said, I do feel like there may be a number of you where that distance is starting to eventually, like this could be happening so much now, this feeling where now the missing yous are kind of starting to get a little bit empty. And maybe your heart is now beginning to kind of harden to the fact that you guys cannot connect, whether that be physically or spiritually, emotionally, or what have you. Okay, so I definitely feel like I'm talking to a couple of you, and maybe you're a mixture of the two, where it started out being, oh, I miss this person, I can't wait to be with this person, oh my goodness, like this person is, you know how it is, distance makes the heart grow fonder. Yeah. But then over time, it's kind of, it's made it grow numb now. Okay. Let's go ahead and clarify with the tarot. And the only reason why I feel that is because I'm just looking at this, like this heart that kind of looks like stone, right? Like that's where I was getting that intuitively. So let's go ahead and clarify with the tarot and see what's going on here, Scorpio. Because that could be just the very, extreme of things. Yeah, but you guys could resonate to it in not such an extreme way. All right, let's get this last shuffle, Scorpio, and see what's going on. All right, so we've got the Five of Cups. So yeah, definitely someone is at a distance from you, and it's starting to feel lonely, and then maybe now worse than lonely. Yeah, for sure. Five of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles. I mean, sorry, the Five of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, excuse me. Knight of Pentacles. Okay. And then the Nine. Okay. The Nine of Wands. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to chuckle, but I just got this vision of you just like, just straight side eyeing this person. Like, what the freak are you doing? Like, I don't know why I just got that pop into my head. And then under the deck, we got the Hangman. Okay, yeah, so things are not moving forward at all. We got the Five of Cups, we got the Seven of Pentacles, we've got the Knight of Pentacles, and the Hangman. Everything indicates to me that nothing is quite really moving forward, right? Things are just kind of in a serious, like, flux, just complete limbo, it feels. Um, Wow. So Scorpio, I think that, yeah, many of you have been spending a lot of time trying to reflect on like where you are in this relationship now with this person. For many of you, it doesn't even feel like you even get to talk to them that much anymore. Like where it was at first, you guys were at a distance, but you talked all the time, so it didn't feel so bad. But then that started to get old because now it's just talking. You guys can't connect like you wanted to anymore. And so it's just like, all right, well, this is not fulfilling, you know? And things just kind of took a standstill. I mean, I think that you do still have like a lot of love for this person, but I think that you do kind of wonder like what they got going on. You know what I'm saying? Because really, if if y'all missed each other so bad, like you can connect, you can make it happen. I understand that there are always extenuating circumstances that could possibly make that harder, but um I mean, that's just the extreme. But I do feel like you are kind of wondering, like, and it's natural for you to wonder, like, okay, what do they got going on? It feels like now you're starting to set up boundaries because this person is almost kind of becoming like a stranger now. And it's so crazy. It feels like things were just like a perfect little love song in the beginning, which I guess that's how it always is. Right? But yeah, things maybe were really, really sweet up until a certain point. You know what it feels like? It feels like it feels like when you get to know somebody in the beginning, and then you really like this person, and no, it's not too serious, but at the same time, like you do kind of like them, but then at the same time, maybe you live far away from this person together. It's like you start to get disinterested now after not being able to be around them or be in their presence or communicate with them as much as you used to. I'm just trying to pick apart all sides of it, you guys. So if I ramble, then just please stick with me. But we're going to go ahead and continue to clarify here. Okay. Oh, so we got the Justice card there, Libra energy. Okay. The Sun. Oh, the Page of Pentacles. All right. Okay. The Five of Wands. And then under the deck, we have the Chariot. Okay, so here's the movement. Now there's some movement. And I think the motivation for this movement, it feels like there's some enlightenment that wants to be had. You've had those questions of kind of wondering like what they got going on, why why aren't things like progressing the way that you would like it to progress? Of course, distance has a lot to do with that. Okay, but it also just kind of feels like their interests have changed. Their it feels like they're beginning to go in a new direction as well with their pinnacle. And it doesn't feel like you're necessarily aligned anymore. you're just about to find out why. The Justice card here indicates to me, the Justice, the Five of Cups, and the Five of Wands indicates to me up here that you are soon to find out where the disconnect is. And it's something different than just distance. Yeah, distance has a lot to do with it. Distance may be what kind of initiates this whole feeling of like kind of drifting further apart from this person. But long distance relationships can still work. And it just feels to me that you're starting to see that, you know, maybe there's something more going on than what you're able to see because of the distance. But I don't think that you guys are aligned anymore. And maybe that's why it feels like things have paused. Okay. There are other things that this person has influencing them on the outside. And it doesn't necessarily have to deal with another person in romance, right? But it can, maybe they have other obligations and friends, or just things that just conflict with them being able to really communicate with you in the way that you wish that they could. And quite possibly all that could take is some communication for you to express this. But I don't know if many of you have been able to actually make that connect. But soon, I definitely feel like some movement is going to be happening, and the movement can be communication. The movement can quite literally be some actual travel or something, because there are some answers that you need. And this Justice card, it just indicates to me that you're going to get those answers. The Justice card and the Sun. So we're going to go ahead and pull some advice here for you, Scorpio, and see what else we need to know. Okay, getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Okay, so it could just be all that, you know, there's just more that you need to know about this person. You know, you're only limited by like what you feel like you should be getting, but this person may come with a lot more things that you don't necessarily know about. And it doesn't mean that they don't have any interest towards you, but it could innocently just be that they just have a lot of chaos going on where they're at, and they're trying to devote energy to that. Okay. So we also have honeymoon, enjoy the time of holiday bliss together. Yeah, it's time to make some travel arrangements, like I said before. This Chariot card does indicate to me again that you guys going to be making some travel arrangements, whether that's together, like you guys are going off to holiday together, or maybe you go off to a holiday to visit them or whatever, just to get that quality time. I think that maybe that is overdue. And so you guys may need to actually get that kind of planned out if you can communicate this to them amongst their crazy schedule, right? But they also have to be able to be conscious enough to say like, oh, you know what? I haven't dealt with Scorpio. I haven't checked in with Scorpio. Let me go ahead and do that. You know, they definitely should be doing that as well. But all that can be settled by just having a conversation and just spending some time together. So look at there. All right, Scorpio, let me know how this is going in the comment box below, you guys. Tell me what's going on. If this was not your message, then maybe the next time. And if it is, hit the like button, subscribe. I'd love to see you back. Bye-bye.